They got kinky edges in the back, girl. Kinky edges in the back.
Listen long enough, you can love me.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. I am back with somebody else's hair, and guess what? It is another cozy, get ready with me, get ready with me, chill with me sort of vibe video. Cling, 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 cling. How are y'all doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Obviously I'm doing fantastic, girl. I'm drinking my water and we about to go to bed. And I have edges. Please. Y'all know how I feel when I get edges. I feel like I'm on top of the world, girl. Girl, I feel like the earth is flat and I'm standing on the edge of it. I'm gonna ask y'all a quick question. I haven't asked y'all in a minute, so please just do it. Can you subscribe and hit the post notification bell just so you can see every single time I post? Because I'm coming to you every single week with a brand new wig, a brand new personality, all types of videos, girl. It's so much going on over here. It's my Gemini personality bottled up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get into what we're gonna be talking about today. This hair, girl. This face, girl. This mug. First is gonna be the hair. And I wanna say thank you to RPGHair for providing this wig to me and sponsoring this video, because look at it. I applied this wig in two different ways, girl. I taped it down on one side. One side is glueless with tape. The other side is with adhesive spray. What are we talking about with these edges? Are we okay? Like, what? Kinky edges should be a law. It's so forgiving. They're so easy to apply. And if you mess up a little bit, just do this with the little hair. The edges don't stop there, girl. They keep going. They keep going. They got kinky edges in the back, girl. Kinky edges in the back. So I can lift my hair up and y'all ain't gonna laugh at me because you see my wig grip and my wig cap. Yeah. If y'all want to see how I applied this hair, you want to get more details on this hair, get ready with me, get ready with me, please keep on watching, and I'll be back to do the face and take all this stuff off. So of course your wig is going to come inside of the RPGHair box, and inside that box you'll receive your wig, but you also receive gifts, an elastic band, you know, all the little accoutrements that you get with your wig. But the most important part is going to be your wig. This wig is a 3C hybrid hairline body wave Invisi-Strap snug fit glueless 360 HD lace wig in the style number 𝐼𝐠 Now let me tell you something, that was a long title, but what's really important, what you need to know, is that this is a 3C hybrid hairline body wave wig. This hybrid hairline is absolutely gorgeous. When I tell you I love a good kinky hairline, a hairline that looks really, really natural, look at how it looks up close. Now, the only thing about this hair is that the hair is more silky. The hairline is a little bit more textured. And what we need to do is make sure that hairline matches. But the first thing we need to do is go ahead and tint the lace. So we're going to tint the lace all the way around, from the rooter to the tutor, from the front to the back. Okay, we need to make sure all of it is going to blend into our skin, because the back is going to be glueless. So the lace needs to be seamless all the way around. If you melt it down, most likely it'll be seamless. But if you want to wear your wig glueless, make sure you grab some lace tint that's going to match your skin tone. And how I like to dry it is using my Dyson blow dryer. And once that's completely dry, we're going to go ahead and prop this wig, or plop. Girl, did I say plop? Prop. We're going to plop this wig right back on our head. And we're going to get to a little bit of pre-styling before we get into styling. As you can see, like I said, the hairline has a little bit more texture to it, and I needed to blend into the rest of this hair. The look I was going for was sew in after a few days. So like kinkier hairline, all that type of stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take my hot comb and I'm just going to blend it into the hair. And I blended it into the hair using the lowest setting that I could on my hot comb. I use it at 250 degrees, and for the middle part I use the hot comb on like 400 degrees. But make sure on the front, if you would like it to have more texture, use it on the lowest setting so the hair doesn't get too straight. So the next step is to go ahead and cut this lace. We got to cut the lace in the front and the back, and when I cut lace, I make sure I cut in a zigzag motion so the lace blends into the skin a lot better. If you do a straight line, girl, it's gonna look like there's an equator around your forehead, like your forehead has on a waist straightener. And we don't want our foreheads to look like that. So that's why I like to cut it in a zigzag motion. Also for the back, I'm going to go ahead and hot comb it as well on the lowest setting. And then we're going to cut off the lace. After that's complete, let's go ahead and pop on the wig. Now, as you can see, after the lace tint, this thing blends beautifully. Gorgeous. Oh, stunning. So the next step is to go ahead and take a little bit of my, what is this? What is this called, friend? I'm going to take a little bit of my adhesive spray, and I'm just going to go ahead and spray that on my hairline so we can do our tapes on the hairline. So I'm going to take my tape from, just from my kit. I think I've had this tape for a little while, and I'm going to apply it to my skin first. I usually like to do this because it's a little bit easier to apply to my skin versus applying it anywhere else. And I cut one of the tapes in half so it didn't really cut into my hairline, because when you get to tape in your hairline, girl, it is painful. You are waxing your forehead effectively. Girl, you work at Sweet Samba when you do that. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and press the lace into the tape, and then I'm gonna add a little bit more tape on the edges because the lace was lifting because I pushed the tape back a little bit too far. So I added a little tiny piece of tape as well just to melt that down. And on the other side, we're gonna go ahead and use some adhesive spray because I want to melt it down, and I actually want to see if there's a difference. One thing I find about Kinky Edge wigs is when I use spray, sometimes it creates like a white cast, and I wanted to see if the tape is going to look better. So one side's glueless, or they're both technically glueless. One side uses tape and the other side is using adhesive spray. So we'll see which side looks the best towards the end. So I'm going to melt this side down. The one thing about Kinky Edges is that it's very, very forgiving. It's so much easier to apply because your lace can be concealed with the kinky edges and it still looks natural, and I love that. I'm going to add a little extra piece of tape at the top because the lace was kind of lifting. You definitely should do this from the top of the forehead to the bottom of the forehead, but girl, I do what I want to do. And I think it ended up looking cute anyways, and it looked melted in. So once I pressed it down, it looks super good. And I just used a little bit of adhesive spray on the edges of the parts of the hair that was sticking up. So I just kind of used a little bit of that spray on the tape side. And once that's complete, girl, look at this wig. Literally, it doesn't look like a wig to me. It looks so realistic. It looks like I've had a sew in for a couple days and my edges sweated out. I love that look. Now the next step is we're going to go ahead and flatten this hair because it's kind of hyped up. I'm going to use my 𝐾𝐞𝐿 wax stick to help flatten the hairline. Now we're going to go in with full heat on the straightened hair. So I'm going in with my Remington castor oil hot comb, and I'm laying down that hair so it's not hyped up. I cannot stand a hyped up wig, girl. It looks crazy. So I'm just going to go in and flatten as much as possible on both sides. And of course, I'm going to keep playing with my baby hairs to see if it can conceal some of that lace. But can y'all tell from here, like, that hairline is amazing. If you have tried Kinky Edges before, do y'all have the same experience where it feels like it's so much easier to wear? Please let me know down below. But as you can see, it looks so good on the sides. I can tuck the hair behind the ear and we have no issues. It also contours around the ear, so the lace just, it's kinky all the way around, so it's kinky even behind the ear. I love that they paid attention to that detail. Now the next step is to go ahead and work on the back. We're going to go ahead and turn around, and then we're going to use our Invisi-Straps, which are these clear straps. You pull them tight and then tuck them in, and then that's it for the back. No more using a fly trap on the back of your head, friend. Sometimes when I do the back of my neck and I lay down a 360 lace wig, it really does feel like I rolled about 5 lollipops on my neck. Like, I don't like the feeling. So I love that they use this Invisi-Strap technology along with the kinky edges to create such a seamless look on this wig. And I just wanted to give y'all like a little extra gander. Look at how cute it looks in a bun. Like, look how realistic it looks. So we're just gonna go ahead and pop this hair down. And next we need to go ahead and get into a little bit of styling and trimming. So the first thing I'm going to do is straighten some of this hair. I'm going to use my Remington hot comb to straighten the hair and get some of these waves and bumps out. I really do think I could have just used my blow dryer, but I gotta be honest with you, girl, I was tired. I was not thinking straight. So here I go trying to straighten this whole head of hair using a hot comb. What was I going through? Girl, I was tired. It was a mess. But as you can see, those ends are uneven. So in order to make this wig look extra, extra good, we need to trim those ends. And a little trim oh my God, it changes this hair. Now the hair at the top didn't need much of a trim, but I wanted to make it look more layered. So I just trimmed it a little bit. I didn't want to do too much, not curtain bangs. I just wanted it to look more like a natural, I just get my hair trimmed every couple months sort of vibe. You know what I'm saying? But after that's complete, the next thing I'm going to do is trim some of these baby hairs as well. Some of them was kind of giving Ashanti sideburns. And you know I love me a good Ashanti sideburn. But I wanted to kind of trim them down just a tad bit. So after that was done, as you can see that hairline, I'm still staring at it. I stared at it all day, girl. All day this wig was on my head. I stared at this hairline. I wanted to check out and see what this wig looked like in like a high bun. So I decided to try it again and see what the high bun looked like and see if the wig could get like that really, really cute high bun look and see how the hair would look in the back. And sister girl, look at how it looks in the front and the back. Look at that. What are we talking about? It looks so realistic and so seamless. And look how those baby hairs kind of just lay into your natural baby hairs. I love that. So after taking the hair down, of course, the next step is to go ahead and start styling and finally get to curling. So I'm going to go ahead and clip this hair away. And of course, we're going to bust out our favorite tool. My girl, she's getting off of vacation and we about to curl our hair using the cheese spinning curl. Yes, she's been on a long vacation, but we brought her back, Jack. So we're just going to go ahead and curl this hair away from the face. And I'm going to go in with my Crown Affair finishing spray. I love this spray because it smells good. And it's not like an aerosol spray. It's just like a light finishing spray, like a makeup spray. I love using that on my hair because it doesn't have like that crunchy hold as well. And it works well on like silkier textures. So I loved using it on this hair. So I'm just going to go ahead and curl the hair away from the face on both sides. The great thing about the cheese spinning curl is that you don't have to do much. You can be as lazy as you want to be and curl your hair. Girl, just hold the hair inside of the barrel and it'll automatically curl it for you. Perfect for a lazy girl like me who cannot curl hair. I really want to learn how to curl hair. Like, can I take a class, please? Because this cheese spinning curl has been put to work. Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and spray it all the way through the hair and then we're going to separate these curls. I love how this hair feels. It's so light and silky. Now the strands on the hair are really, really fine and thin, like really, really fine and thin. So the way I curled this hair, I really didn't like it. The first time I was like, girl, this looked like, I don't know, it was giving, I don't know what to call it, like elementary school hair. I did not like it. So I wanted to go back in and trim the hair a little bit more in the front just so I can get a little bit more bounce. And I went in with my Remington hot comb to see if I can curl it. And I don't know why I did it like that. I don't think that was the best move. So obviously I end up going back in with my cheese spinning curl one more time because the look I was going for was more for a swoop-de-doop look in the front. So instead of curling it from the top, I just curled the ends of the hair just to give it more of that wave look. And this is the look I was going for. And once I separated the curls a little more and tousled the hair around, it really gave me that effortless curl sort of look, which I love. And the hairline is so impressive. Now you tell me, which side do you like better? Do you like the adhesive spray side or the tape inside? I feel like from the looks of it from here, I prefer the tape inside. It has less of that white cast look, but both sides look amazing because this hairline doesn't miss. For the girlies that are first timers, you need to go ahead and check this out. And if you're interested in this wig, I'll leave a link for it down below. Y'all go ahead and check out the website, check out the hair. It is stunning. It is gorgeous. If you haven't tried a kinky edge wig, you need to try one. Now let's go ahead and get into the face. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get this face together, girl. My face is so greasy right now. I don't know what's going on. It's so greasy. I'm gonna start by doing something different because I feel like my under eyes are like some darkness peeks through sometimes. So I think maybe starting off with a powder would be helpful. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Bobbi Brown powder. This is the Vitamin Enriched Pressed Powder in the color Peach. I like to wear this powder just alone, like on no makeup days. But I like this powder because look at it. Look what it just did. One tippity tap, tap, tap. You have like a full coverage, not full coverage, but like an even skin tone. Like I literally will put this on, maybe a little bit of bronzer. and then I look finished. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I went to the dermatologist. I thought it was great. No, ma'am. Look at that. Girl, I'm done. At this point, you see that? And next, girl, the baddie is back. Jack, girl, this is the MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer. Y'all gonna see her all summer because when I tell you, I love how this concealer works because it doesn't settle into my lines. And I have, what do you call these, marionette lines or smile lines? My smile lines, girl, they be doing the most. And I'm only gonna use like a couple pumps. And I like to use this in the center of the face. And then I use like my bronzing on the outside. So I don't have that full coverage look. I'm not a full coverage girly anymore. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend. I've never done this before, so we'll see how this works out. Blend it all over the face. I think I don't have the patience for like heavy makeup anymore. There are times where I'm like, yeah, I want to do heavy makeup. I want to do a full face, but most of the time, honey, I'm just trying to get out of this house, girl. This is giving me the coverage that I was talking about. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Let's go ahead and chat, girl. I haven't spoken to y'all for a minute. I was talking to Sydney earlier. If you don't know who Sydney is my husband. I was talking to him earlier about that it's been 4 years, girl. 4 years that I've been doing this full time. Isn't that crazy? Y'all let me know if y'all are interested. I want to do an update video on how it's been. So the highlighter I'm gonna go in with is the Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. I feel like this will pair well with the Pro Long Wear Concealer. I feel like it will. I'm just gonna highlight in the areas that we usually highlight. By the way, now I've been doing this for 4 years and it's crazy. I feel like I may have some tips for the girls. Y'all just let me know. I was gonna talk about it today, but girl, I'm tired. Like I was listening to, what was her name? Sheila. I mean, I always want to call her Sheila E, and it's not Sheila E, but Sheila. She's on Instagram. She lives here in Atlanta. She moved from Miami. Her husband's Ace Hood, right? She was saying that earlier today that she tracks her cycle and plans her schedule around it. And I need to start doing that because days like today, I don't know if y'all feel like this, I literally say screw everything. Like I hate everything. Like I'm just not in the mood. It's not a good time to be working. But it's not a good time to be doing anything, honey, because, oh, that looks good. That Yummy Skin looks good with this. So I'm gonna go in with my one and only bronzer, girl. I feel like this is the only bronzer I own, but it's actually just a foundation stick. Bobbi Brown foundation stick in walnut. I'm just gonna bronze. Just gonna bronze the skin. Girl, I don't even remember what I was talking about. Look at that hairline. Y'all, if y'all don't mind, that I'm just gonna be on an ADD rant this whole time. I'm just gonna be running my mouth. And after this, we're gonna get unready together and see how this wig comes off, because this side, I don't think it's gonna come off. And I am terrified that I'm about to rip my edges out. But I like how this side, the tape side, looks better than the other side. Okay, I'm just gonna add the bronzer all over the skin, and we're gonna go over the nose. Yes, my face is orange. Who cares, girl? It looks dramatic. It looks a mess a little bit. It looks a little bit of a mess, but it's gonna come together. Don't worry about it, friend. Don't worry about it. This is the powder I used yesterday. This is the Sheer Finish Loose Powder from Bobbi Brown in the color Soft Honey. And I forgot about this loose powder when I moved. Such a good powder. I'm gonna use the same brush that I used earlier. Why not? And I'm just gonna add this under the eyes. There's something about a snatched under eye that makes it everything for me. And I think I'm just gonna snatch the eye upwards. Lately, I've been wanting my face to go more like this. So I've been wearing more cat eyelashes, and I'm plucking my eyebrows smaller. Skinny brows are back. So I'm really taking advantage of the trend, girl. I'm letting my brows stay skinty, okay? Now, I will have to warn the girls though, the young girls, when you are plucking your brows and trying to get that model's 90s look, your brows will never be the same. Those thick brows that you wanted, you're never gonna have those. That's not my excuse, girl. I ain't had no eyebrows. So, okay, I feel like the makeup is coming together. I be using a lot of Bobbi Brown products. What else are we gonna talking about? I'm gonna set my bronzer with the Bobbi Brown bronzing powder. I thought my computer went down. I'm gonna set it with the bronzing powder. I'm gonna blend it onto the forehead. And get under the chin as well. Obviously we have to get that nose. I'm gonna use two blushes, right? They're both Westman Atelier blushes. One of them is more like a sparkly blush, and the other one, Petal, the one I'm about to use now, is more of like a blushy blush. This is the one I use all the time, and I just like the color on it. I've been wondering if there's like, I need to find like a red blush. I saw this girl, but she did red blush, and I was like, oh. Now she had a deeper skin tone, so the red blush was just, she was eating it. Oh my God, it was so good. Watch me turn around and do it and it look a fool on me. More on the nose. I really like the nose, and sometimes on the forehead. Like if I'm really, oh no, the forehead look crazy. Never mind. I'm also gonna go in with this, this color is in Minette. I actually wanted to take this color back because I'm not sure if I like it too much. I thought the color was gonna be something else. But I think I'm gonna like it for like daily wear. And sometimes I don't want like a harsh like highlighter. I just want something like light, you know? So I can use this, and it's a nice pink color. Yeah, I do like it. I like it mixed with the other one though. I thought this one was more coral, but it's not. Whatever. Girl, and we're basically done. My makeup be taking me, girl, it's been 20 minutes and I've been running my mouth, period. Girl, let me tell y'all something. Let's do a couple updates on this house. Remember I had like a furnishing the penthouse series? Girl, we had to stop. I think I mentioned this in my vlog. The amount of issues that we had, which things getting shipped to us, was insane. So we stopped. I stopped ordering everything. I have no makeup storage. This room is nowhere near set up. We've been here for 4 months now, right? 4 months, and we don't have half the furniture we wanted. Girl, we got a couch and a rug. Oh, and some bar stools. Oh yeah, I got some stuff for the office. Like we got a couple things. We got a TV. The TV broke, girl. Remember? Oh, did we talk about that? Love this TV. I did a short on it. I put it in the vlog. Gorgeous TV. Girl, it don't work no more. This is a 77-inch Samsung TV. It does not work. It does not turn on. The system burnt out. So we have to get a technician to come out to fix it, or we're gonna try and get a new TV. But girl, it's like unbelievable. And if you remember the mess that my husband had to go through to get the TV, it's like, girl, this is insane. I'm gonna go in with my Revlon Color Stay Brow Pencil. As excited as we were about moving, if you don't get on top of like finding your furniture immediately, it's so easy to feel complacent. And although I don't think we're actually complacent, I think it's been a little bit discouraging when we've had a lot of shipping issues and issues with the stuff that we have. I got a TV for this office. I put it together in the vlog, and turned out the USB-C port did not work. And the whole reason why I got the TV is to be able to use it as like a screen, like a monitor, and to use it as a TV. So the whole function of the TV, I wouldn't be able to use it for the full functioning. So yeah, I had to take that TV apart and send it back. And then when I tried to send it back, UPS wouldn't take it to send it back. So they scanned it in and they asked him to come back and get the TV. He came back and got it. But because they scanned it, we couldn't rescan it. So Amazon had to send us a manual courier to pick up the TV. It was a whole mess. Similar with this TV, girl, it's been a whole mess. We're so grateful for this place. I'm still really, really excited. But I think, you know, we just need to take a beat. We just need to take a second, girl. So we're taking a second. But I have a couple things coming that are on their way. So we took our second and I'm back to it, but I just needed a moment. We still have to get our TV repaired or choose what we're gonna do with our TV, but we need to do something. It's just a lot going on, child. What happened to the quality of products, girl? Although things are more accessible, girl, you can't hold on to it for much longer than a couple months before something happened to it. It's crazy. Lately, I've been obsessed with like a brown eyeliner, and this is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio ink pen. I'm gonna use this. I feel like I should have put on eyeshadow because my eyes are oily, but I don't care. Girl, we're going to bed after this, so I just want a nice brown line. This is my problem eye because I'm left-handed. There we go. Yeah, it looks pretty even today. That came together. What else are we doing? Lips. This is the Maybelline Lifter Liner. For some reason, finding a brown liner is so difficult for me. It always ends up being too deep and too like grayish, or like it's like too light. But I think I like a reddish toned, I don't know how to describe it, but like a reddish toned lip liner, like brown, like reddish, like a brick color. Oh, I need to show y'all what this is. I'm gonna use the Lip Bar Fresh Glow Dream Blush. I used this on my lips one day and I said, oh, this is it. This is perfect. This is the color I've been looking for, and I didn't like it as a blush, but I love it as a lip color. This is in the color Sweet Cheeks 02. It's something about this blushy color that does it for my lips. And I like how it dries down to like a matte color. I used to be a matte girl. Look at that. You see my, oh girl, the face is serving. I don't care. It's looking a little bit ashy. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of gloss on it. Like, I like how the lips look, but like with a fuller face. It's looking a little bit like too much. I'm gonna take my lip gloss. Girl, this thing is, oh, I need to throw this away. I don't even want to show this to y'all. The Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Lip Gloss. And I'm just gonna go ahead and add it to the lips. Ooh. Now that's the look I was going for. Yeah. And I don't think I like the hair as a middle part. I like it as like a flip over method sort of look. You know what I'm saying? Because the hairline needs more, like it needs more attention brought to it. And I love the hairline. Like obsessed with the hairline because it looks so natural. Obviously the makeup is makeup, but this is more the regular makeup that I would wear. But the only thing I love about this makeup is that it feels super duper light and breathable on the skin. Flexible. I don't know how to describe it, but it's not cakey. It's not like a lot of product. And that feels really, really good to me. So, what y'all think? Tell me what you think. Let's go ahead and do a couple styles on the hair. Like something really, really simple while we're sitting here. Something simple. Do a couple styles real quick. Okay, y'all, let's go ahead and get into some styles on this beautiful hair. Obviously, this hairline is the perfect opportunity for you to really get those really, really realistic looks on your hairline. So, of course, we're going to start with a half up, half down. No tendrils in the front, because why would you need a tendril? You don't need one because the hairline is eating, and it looks so cute, so realistic, so pretty. And the way those kinky edges really just conceal the lace is perfect. Now, the next hairstyle is going to be a ponytail. I love a cute ponytail on a wig, but it's just so hard to get a cute ponytail if the wig isn't constructed like this one. The kinky edges and the kinky nape is what makes it perfect for summertime and those styles where you need to conceal your neck and you don't feel odd having a ponytail in. So I would say this ponytail would be my favorite style outside of the hair being down. Y'all tell me what you think. Which one of the styles did you like the most? I feel like I like this. You know, just like a little down moment, hair flipped over. It just looks so natural. Y'all tell me what you think about this hair down below. Are y'all a kinky edge girl? Because I am. Y'all see how, listen, look, the tape side, this is the side I did the tape. I don't have issues with the tape side. It's something about the way I do spray, and I think it's definitely like an application issue. Something about the way I do spray creates that little white line. And it's so annoying to me. On the tape side, I don't have that issue. And this thing is stuck, girl. I'm actually a little bit nervous. I don't know. That's not gonna come off. Child. Y'all, let's go ahead and get ready. Okay, y'all. Now it is time to get ready. I'm trying to figure out if I'm gonna keep the hair on or not. I probably should take it off, but I'm a little bit nervous about taking it off because, girl, how is this gonna how is this gonna come off my head? But this hair looks so good. Like, looking in the mirror, the hair is gorgeous. But I guess we're gonna do our wig takedown routine, right? Let's go ahead and take off the makeup first. This is the way I take off my makeup. It's weird. I talked to a dermatologist. They told me not to do this, but I can't stop because I can't use any other makeup remover. I use apple cider vinegar to take off my makeup. A little cotton swab. I actually need to get some more apple cider vinegar because this is not gonna come off this little bit. Oh wait, do I have any pictures to take? No, I took all my pictures. What are you talking about? Only thing is that prolonged wear, it takes a long time to come off, so. To be honest with you, apple cider vinegar stinks. You can't smell it after you wash your face, but even after a couple minutes, it kind of just, like, the smell dissipates. So I'm gonna take this off and then get the lips. Face is mostly gone. I don't know if y'all can tell, like, my dermatitis is still there, so. And I put apple cider vinegar wipes in the toilet because I don't want that smell in my house, so I flush it down the toilet. But I do a second wipe. Girl, it is 12:46 in the morning. I started filming at like 3. Why did it take so long? I don't know. The best feeling is to get makeup off your face. Most of my makeup is off. Now let's go ahead and take off this wig. So, typically to remove my wigs, I'll use the 𝐿𝐼𝐺𝐻 Unglued for tapes, but for just the adhesive spray, usually it takes a little bit of water. So let me go ahead and get the towel. So I'll take a towel. This is like my towel, I've been using all day. It's like this is like my wig towel. Take some water. And I pretty much soak the towel. Squeeze out a little bit. And for this side, it should come right off by pressing it into the edges. And I don't rip any hair out. I don't know how some of the girls, like, literally just rip. I don't understand how y'all do that. Rip it off y'all's heads. Like, what? See, that came right up. And then I'll take the rag and then get some of the excess off my edges. And then on this side, I think I have a little bit of spray. Ooh, oh girl, there's a hair in my eye, there's a hair in my eye. I just press it. And the wig is gonna come off the tape first. The tape is gonna stay on your skin, so. Oh, there we go. Wig's off, that was so quick. This is the scary part. I don't know if y'all can see, but the tapes are right here. The top one, the one up here should come off pretty easily, but I don't like to play with my edges because I only have so many. So I'll take the 𝐿𝐼𝐺𝐻 Unglued spray and I'll just start spraying and rubbing. You can use conditioner, but I like to just use this because it's supposed to be for adhesives. And I'll rub it in there and let it sit for like 1 to 2 minutes. Cotton round, girl, I've been doing this wrong the whole time. I'm gonna take a cotton round, spray it on there, and then that's how you're supposed to do it, girl. I've just been spraying it on the area. And they said, like, let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes. So we're gonna let it sit for 1 to 2 minutes, then I'll be back, take it off. See, that one's already kind of lifting. But the key is to not rip out your hair. And there's a certain way that I lift tapes. It's been a couple minutes, so I'm gonna start by pulling my tapes, if I can get a good grab on one. These tapes are actually in my hair, which I don't know why I did that. I just don't be paying attention, but I grab an edge and I pull the tape, not up, but just downwards, not up away from the face, just like that. And I pull it, I just stretch it. I lost one piece of hair on there. Now, if I really want it to be like a softer process, I'll spray up under the tape. Like so, like that. To help and rub it. And then pull. Pull it downwards. And it tends to separate from the hair on its own. And I don't feel any like real pain. It's kind of tugging at my skin. Wow, that looks crazy. But I'm not losing any hair, even though it's right on my hair. Just keep stretching. And I lost one, like no hair. Like it's like a teeny tiny little hair, like one of my little forehead hairs, not a big one, thank God. Last one, this one, ooh girl, I messed around yesterday and it was too much, so I'm just gonna spray it again. Oh girl, it's a mess. You can start from the top as well and just pull, stretch it out, and it'll come right up as well. There you go. No hair whatsoever. And then our last little piece, and we are done. And we lost 2 pieces of hair. I feel like tape is a little dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. And even if you do, it could be risky. I just pulled out my own hair with my press-ons. There we go. Keep pulling. There we go. And no hair. Even though it was right on my hair, I didn't lose a lick of hair. Period, girl. It's really, really tough on the skin, so I think it's better. Tapes are good. I like them, but I probably should have used my skin prep from Sticky Little Secret. Instead, I used another spray. But all in all, edges are good. Only lost like 2 pieces of hair. You can't tell because I'm already bald headed on the edges, but we are all done. Yay! Okay. Obviously, final thoughts, so much better just to use an adhesive spray. But if you really want a good hold, that tape is good. The tape sticks better on your skin than it does the lace, at least for me. So let's pop this off. And I'm gonna put my clip-ins back in, and tomorrow I'll be ready for the gym. So bald-headed scallywag is back. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for getting unready with me. I'm gonna go ahead and do my skincare routine, then jump in the shower and go to bed. So I love you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.